Rick Sitta, S-I-T-T-A, Fire Chief, Heartland Fire Rescue.
Okay, where are we and what do we have going on here?
Well, about 1:22 this morning, we received a call of fire on South Marshall. First units got on scene in 5 minutes, found heavy smoke and flames coming through the roof of a abandoned commercial building.
Okay, how many buildings are involved, addresses, and is this one facility?
Currently, we're still under the investigation because this was a defensive fire with the heavy fire involvement. It looks like it's just one address building, but it could be multiple buildings involved within that address.
And is this a second alarm or a third alarm?
Yeah, the first units got on scene, and with the fire conditions presenting, they stepped it up from a first alarm assignment to a second alarm assignment. Total engines on scene is 8, 2 truck companies, and 3 chief officers.
So you're confirming a second alarm?
This is a second alarm assignment. The alarm consists of Heartland Fire and Rescue units from Mesa and El Cajon, and we're being assisted by San Diego Fire and Rescue and Cal Fire.
And approximately how many firefighters are fighting this right now, or are on scene?
Well, let me see, 27, approximately 36 firefighters are on scene.
And also El Cajon PD is doing traffic control?
El Cajon PD is doing an excellent job at traffic control, making sure that the scene isn't impacted by stray vehicles.
Is there any, can you talk about some of the, what type of building or businesses is right here, and what dangers you're facing in that?
Well, this is a commercial building. It's a vacated commercial building. It's a block structure. The significance of that is it keeps the heat in the block structure, but obviously the roof line is wooden, so you have interior collapse of that roof line, which is why we keep firefighters on the outside fighting the fire, basically surrounding it, making sure that the buildings and residents to the backside aren't impacted by fire.
And I hear you have hazardous materials, indoor power lines in the area. Can you comment on that?
There's a lot of power lines running across the back of this building on what we call the Charlie side of the building. There was direct fire impingement. The lines were impacted, but the fire is under control in that area. Power lines are not on fire any longer. SDGE will be assessing that hazard once we have them gain access.
And in addition to the fact that it's a block structure, is there any other, and the power lines, is there any other challenges? For example, what kind of contents are inside the building?
Well, the bottom line is because we can't make access to the building, we don't know what's in the building. We always consider the worst. That's why we don't send firefighters into this type of building. But it does have a history of having hazardous chemicals inside this building.
About how much time do you guys expect to be on scene?
We've been on scene for over an hour and a half now. I can honestly say you'll have resources on scene for at least 3 more hours.